You are who you choose to be right now. So what I recommend for you today is to imagine the version of you that is the ideal version of you. Commit to that identity. You use your imagination. How does that version of you think, feel, act? Part of creating what we want in our life requires a certain level of momentum and emotional energy. And when you're doing something that is consistently numbing your emotional bandwidth and making you feel kind of neutral, it doesn't necessarily help with that momentum. If you even look at like that scale of consciousness, at 250 is the level of neutrality. So when I was feeling a lot of the pain of my past, I would smoke and it would bring me up to that level. But then what happened is as I wouldn't smoke, it would bring me back down. Now, when you talk about manifestation, your natural vibe is much higher than neutrality. Your natural vibe is like 400 to 500. 400 is the level of reasoning. It's the intellect. It's the mind. It's the meaning you give shit. 500 is love, joy, peace, and enlightenment. Now, the key is letting go and realizing that the emotion, the passion, following your passion is key. So the second thing to this that I would commit to is I would commit to a certain period of soberness, of really going inside yourself and like feeling your own emotions and processing. I was numbing my emotions for years because I didn't want to face my childhood. As I let that go, I began to really move through it a different way, and it changed everything. So take responsibility for your life, where you are, and realize you can change it. You can make a new choice about who you are right now. All right? You don't have to wait to some future time. You can just do it right now. That's what I'm saying. Now, here's the third thing. Now, the third thing and the third habit, obviously, I'm going to go over this quickly, even though I could probably do a whole podcast episode on it, but it's meditation. Observing your thoughts every day. That's like the neutrality piece, where then you don't get fed in and attached to different things. You observe your thoughts for 5 or 10 minutes a day from a neutral place, not trying to control them. If you commit to 5 or 10 minutes in the morning every day and 5 or 10 minutes at night every day, you will find your life transformed. Now, you don't get the big, crazy change after the first 3 days of doing it. You could. But over the course of 3 months, of 6 months, of a year, you will notice your life change. You will notice that people say things to you. You don't respond or react the way you used to. You respond in a new way. So that is an important part of it, is meditation. And a part of this is also letting go. So when you're meditating, it makes it easier to let go of labels, to let go of those emotional attachments to payoffs. It's making a choice to let go. And you make that choice. The only thing that makes letting go hard are the reasons to why you should remain attached to the payoffs. If I let this go, then this person may leave my life. It's fear. Maybe that person's bringing you comfort. But if you really trust the course of your life, then you're able to really step into things. So letting go. I had to let go of cannabis. I had to let go of Adderall. I had to let go of my identity of being like an average salesperson. There's many times I've had to do this in my life, but it's really about letting go. It's becoming aware of and letting go. It's letting go and wiring in really is the key to like raising your vibe. Letting go of what doesn't serve you, wiring in something that's more in alignment. Me making daily videos, me now doing live events. These are all different ways I can wire that in. Now, the fourth thing, whatever number we're on, I'm just going to keep sharing. Now, the fourth thing is your circle of friends. The people you're around the most affect your vibration. This even comes in dating in the sense that I've shared this many times, but I've always found that the people I'm dating in my life are a reflection of where I am energetically. So when I was working a 9-to-5 job, I would date people that also work 9-to-5 jobs. Normally it was 9-to-5 jobs they didn't like, just because I didn't like that 9-to-5 job. If you are dating someone and you love your 9-to-5 job, then you'll probably find someone that loves their 9-to-5 job and it'll work out well. But you have to be really honest with yourself. Now, when I was smoking a lot of cannabis, taking Adderall, I was around a lot of other people doing somewhat similar things. Smoking a lot of cannabis, watching TV shows, and watching Jersey Shore. That's what we did back in the day. But the key to this was really, for a while I felt alone as I was raising my vibe. But it's really about also knowing that as you let go, you're then making space for something new. Not also developing a belief that you're meant to be alone or that like people are hard to meet. I did that. I had a belief system that said that like people don't get me. There's not that many high vibe people in my city or around me. And that the beliefs create reality. So that became the reality. Instead, I let that go. And then eventually Victor and all these other friends have come into my life. And my life is like amazing now because I've dropped that belief. And I just know that those are the kind of things. Also, when I was when I'd be dating, I'd be like, oh, there's not, that many spiritual women out there. No, there are. There are. You just have to change your belief and drop it, and then you start meeting them. These are all different layers of that. But who are you surrounding yourself with? Because whoever you surround yourself with, if you're tolerating people walking on you with boundaries, then it's continuing to drain your energy. And you might be getting a payoff out of that because you feel significant if someone's validating you and you're pleasing someone else. You see, so there's different layers to this. But the key really is letting go of that. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's a free app on Apple and Android. It's called HighViber, High capital Viber. It's completely free. It's a high vibe community. You can see people all around the world that are think similarly to you. And also, there's containers in there where we do, by container, I mean like we do challenges and stuff like that. And you can even sort the members and see who's in your city and message them, and it's really cool. And it's if you can put what city you're in. There's a really cool. I mean, it's something that I'm really excited about. So if you haven't downloaded the app yet, you can go to HighViber on either Apple or it's completely free. Okay, I'm not saying this to brag, but I did, or not to brag, but to guilt you into it. But I spent $50,000 to make this app because I wanted to connect and hold a container for us all over the world, and been tired of censorship and stuff like that. So you guys go to HighViber and download it. It's completely free. Also, something else that little side note, we're going to be we're talking a lot about these different energy dynamics, but when you're talking about being a more magnetic you, we're talking about, like I probably mentioned this at the beginning of the episode, but basically, if you want to join the next 21-day challenge, it's on becoming a more magnetic you, where you heal your codependency patterns, you heal your relationship with your parents, sense of shame, worthiness, so that you remove your love blocks and you feel worthy majority of the time, so that you're able to attract more meaningful relationships. You're able to attract love easier. You have energy that isn't needy or you don't feel inferior to other people. This is really about changing your life from the inside out so that you are more magnetic. So 21 days to a more magnetic you. If you want to join, we're starting July 1st to July 21st. And if you aren't able, I'm going to be going live like pretty much every day. I'm going to have my friend Matt help me with this. He's a relationship and dating coach. I'm going to be, as a bonus right now as well, you're going to get a talk and a Q&A with my shadow work integration coach, who I've never shared before. So if you guys want to join, go to aarondowdy.com/love. That's AARONDOUGHTY.com/LOVE. And like I said, it's like really exciting. It's not just videos. This is like accountability, posting in the group. There's going to be a special group in HighViber that you're going to get access to of other high vibe people that are going through the same process. And it's 21 days to a higher vibrational you. All the videos will be recorded and posted there if you're not able to make it live. And there's bonuses that you get if you join at that link right now. So you just go to aarondowdy.com/love. And yeah, I can't wait for that. So anyways, that's another aspect of it, is the people you surround yourself with, what you're tolerating in your life. And one of the other big parts of this is just your past and reframing meaning. So I reframed the meaning of my past back in 2012, and immediately a lot changed. I've since then also reframed my past. I realized that this is something we're going to be talking about, 21-day challenge, but in the past, when our parents may have become emotionally unavailable, or maybe, we had trauma with our parents, we made these decisions that I'm not worthy, I'm broken. We had shame there. And we thought that then that had to do with us. Then maybe we go around trying to fix other people, because if we can fix other people, maybe we can fix them and then get them to love us. And we do that in our patterns in our relationships, and we don't even know it. And what you got to realize is your parents' emotional unavailability had nothing to do with you. Your parents divorcing had nothing to do with you. It was because of their own stuff. And then you took on that meaning and that story, and it became your autopilot. So the key to this really is also that frame technique meditation thing that I've taught you guys, where you feel the separation. It's like that could be powerful to do with your parents. Reframe the meaning, though. You would do that so you could just like remember who you are, and remember that you can let go and not take on that same story. You're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. That's their stuff. If you were in a relationship that was emotionally unavailable, then that had nothing to do with you, just like your parents had nothing to do with you. It wasn't your fault. It was their shit. And it's not like you're not taking responsibility. You're taking responsibility by drawing the line and drawing the boundary of what is it's not your responsibility to fix them. You see what I mean? So this is stuff we're going to be also talking about in the 21-day challenge, but I just kind of wanted to share that as well because that was a huge piece of me, is reframing my past in many different levels, the way I see myself, my identity, and committing to this new reality. You are who you choose to be right now. So what I recommend for you today is to imagine the version of you that is the ideal version of you. Commit to that identity. You use your imagination. How does that version of you think, feel, act? What are the habits like? How do you show up in the world? How do you carry yourself? What is your body language like? What are your values? Decide to be that version of you now because it's who you are, not because of what that result will get you. I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment from my podcast called the Aaron Doughty Podcast. If you want to listen to the rest of that episode, click the link below. You'll see it on iTunes and Spotify. You can download episodes. It's so easy to listen to. You can do it while you're working out, while you're driving. It's so convenient. And that's where new episodes go live every Tuesday and Thursday. Every single week, I have guests coming on the podcast. I have solo episodes, and we go really deep. This is really a place where I get very personable and I share more about things I'm thinking of. I share my top book insights, and you can check it out and subscribe below, and you will see it there. So iTunes, Spotify, listen to the rest of the episode below as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace, much love, and namaste.